The first noble truth of Buddhism is that in life there's suffering. Some people think that the first noble truth is just everything is suffering. And if the Buddha only taught that suffering was ultimately every aspect of life, then what good are his teachings? So the first noble truth is the acknowledgement that in life there's suffering. Just like there's suffering, there's also peace and joy and happiness. When you look at your own suffering and you name it, that brings you to the second noble truth, which there's a cause to the suffering. Sometimes people think that craving is the cause of suffering, whereas if you dig a little bit deeper into that, I would say that ignorance of the Four Noble Truths is ultimately what causes suffering. Now, defining suffering is very, very different. People think that pain, an accident, old age, sickness, death is suffering, which it can be, but that's ultimately the pain and grief of life, the human emotions that we have. Suffering is the things that we do essentially in our mind that extend that suffering. So going back to the first noble truth, acknowledging suffering, then finding a root cause of the suffering, then that brings us to the third noble truth, which there is a way out. You can end suffering. The cessation of suffering is possible. And it's possible by following this pragmatic toolkit the Buddha gave us called the Noble Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path is usually broken down into three parts. The first being wisdom, the second being ethics, and the third being mindfulness or concentration. So when people often see the Noble Eightfold Path, sometimes it's on this thing called a Dharma Wheel or Dharmachakra. And it's important to note that when you practice the path on this metaphoric wheel, that you're likely touching on all aspects of the path, because to practice one, you truly, in essence, are practicing all.